Timmy is an average kid that no one understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him commands. Doom and gloom up in his room is broken instantly. Eyes magic little fish who grab his every wish. Cause in reality they are his odd parents, fairly odd parents.
Wands and wings! Floaty crowny things!
Odd parents, fairly odd parents. Really mod, peep, pop, puff, mod, hot rod.
Juice, rubber goose, green rose, guava juice, giant snake, birthday cake, large rice, chocolate shake.
Odd parents, fairly odd parents. If it's your lip and you have a kid with fairly odd parents.
Yeah, right. Dad, you won an award! That's awesome!
No, it's not. It's the biggest bore in Dimsdale Award. Apparently, it was between me and a bag of potting soil, but the judges felt the potting soil led a more fulfilling life.
Oh, honey. I'd say something to cheer you up, but I nodded off while you were talking, and I don't know what the problem is.
Dad, your life's not boring.
Timmy's right, dear. After all, you do help plants grow.
That's potting soil.
Why don't we sit down and watch a movie on TV? That always makes you feel better.
Ooh, you're right. Sitting down on the same old couch, watching the same old TV like I do every night will get my mind off my boring, repetitive life.
Welcome back to the Bored Identity. The story of Jason Bored, who on the surface seems more boring than a bag of potting soil, but in reality is an international super spy brain surgeon and bullfighter.
You did it again, ironically named Jason Bored.
Booyah! Wow, Jason Bored is so cool! I wish I could operate on someone's brain while fighting a bull, but I'm more boo-hoo than booyah. Oh, look! I put your mom to sleep again. I better take her to bed.
Boy, Timmy, I feel bad for your dad. His life is so boring.
Unlike my life, I spent the day sorting laundry. That sounds pretty dull, Cosmo. It wasn't my laundry. Booyah!
Guys, I want to help my dad out. I wish his life was just as exciting as Jason Bored's.
Honey, your boring breakfast is ready.
That's weird. I don't remember buying a pair of tuxedo jammies with feety bottoms that look like dress shoes.
Good morning, Timmy's dad. I'm Sparky. Chief Sparky, head of a super secret spy agency called... What's it called, Timmy? It's called Make Something Up.
Ooh, it must be secret for you to have to disguise yourself in a dog suit.
Anyway, you're a spy, and I have an important assignment for you. Your assignment is to take Timmy to school.
But I do that every day.
Today's different because the diabolical criminal organization foe, forces of evil, will be after you.
Well, I have one thing to say to them. Booyah! My life is exciting now. Now, please leave. I've got to go to the bathroom, and I can't do that with you watching.
Guys, this is awesome. From now on, my dad's life is going to be a thrill a minute.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I don't want to brag, but I just did some light dusting. It wasn't my dust. Booyah!
Hi, honey!
Wow, you said something and I'm still awake.
That's because I'm exciting now. Ooh, it's the bad guys. Watch this.
Wow, honey, when did you become a spy? And in a possibly unrelated question, when did we get an eel clever.
Apparently, I've always been a spy. Anyway, that's what the guy in the dog suit on the toilet TV said.
That's nice. How do you want your eggs?
I'm too exciting for eggs! Besides, Foe is after me, and I've got to take Timmy to school. Well, maybe I'll take a cereal bar.
Dad, why didn't you just open the garage door?
Too boring! Nothing exciting has happened in the last 5 seconds. Maybe I should accelerate into that fuel truck.
No, Dad! I'm sure you're about to get an update on your mission from the man in the dog suit who's learned all his lines.
How is he gonna give me an update? I left the toilet at home.
Good morning, Agent Timmy's dad.
Yay! Spies have toilets in their cars. Take the wheel. If you get bored, just accelerate into that fuel truck.
Foe has learned of your secret mission to take your son to school. In fact, they're on your tail right now.
Dad, look in your rearview mirror.
But I don't want to see my rear.
Ah, Cliff!
Hi, Cliff! Cliff seemed nice. Also, the road ended.
Ah! I wish there was a button in the car that would turn it into a boat. Dad, push the button! That's the glove compartment!
I know. I got a little lightheaded, so I was going to take a bite out of my cereal bar. Timmy, take the wheel again. Booyah! This is the most exciting day of my life.
Hello, Agent Timmy's dad. We need your help. Since you're the greatest brain surgeon in the world, we need you to perform a brain operation on a brilliant scientist.
Did you hear what the toilet dog in the dashboard said, Timmy? I'm a brain surgeon just like Jason Bourne.
Dad, there's the hospital. How'd you get a park?
Your questions bore me.
Thank goodness you're here, Agent Timmy's dad.
That's Dr. Agent Timmy's dad. Now let's get to work, Nurse Boom Boom. Scalpel,
Scalpel.
curling iron,
Curling iron.
9-iron,
9-iron.
pulled pork sandwich.
Pulled pork sandwich.
Yee, I think that clock is broken. There! I fixed the patient's brain! I also gave him laser vision and a scary metal karate chop hand!
Yeah!
Oh, you think that's good? I also gave the clock a scary metal second hand! Booyah! This has been the greatest day ever, Timmy. Now to complete my mission and drop you off at school.
Aren't you gonna stop the car?
That's a dumb idea.
School's over, Dad!
Still counts! Ooh, I think I ran over your evil math teacher, Mr. Cracker.
It's Crocker, and I'm still in the car!
Booyah!
My dad had the most exciting day ever!
Well, I don't want to brag, Timmy, but I think my day was a little more exciting than his. I balanced my checkbook and alphabetized my DVD collection. Now it's my DDV collection. Booyah!
This is Chet You Betcha with breaking news. The city is being attacked by a mad scientist with laser vision and a scary metal karate chop hand. Up next, find out which household throw pillows are secretly killing you.
Oh no! That's the guy my dad operated on! He must have spilled pulled pork sandwich onto his brain and turned him into a supervillain!
Timmy, did you hear the news? Throw pillows are secretly killing me.
The eels electrified the foe agents and now they're superpowered! Guys, things are getting a little too exciting for my dad!
Ooh, I know how he feels. I'm on hold with tech
I turn you into a freak, and this is the thanks I get? We're doomed, son! I'm tired of the excitement. I want to go back to my old boring life where I wake up in my boring bed, then have breakfast with my boring family. No offense.
None taken, Dad. Keep talking. You're putting them to sleep.
Then I get in my boring car and go to my boring job where I push boring pencils. I did it, Timmy! I defeated the bad guys with my boring powers. You know, maybe being boring isn't so bad after all.
Oh, dear. I better take your father to bed.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Okay, guys. This wish is officially over. Poof the bad guys away.
Face it, Timmy. Some people just aren't cut out to live on the wild side. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to sew new name tags in my underwear. It's my name, but it's not my underwear. Booyah!
This toilet will self-destruct in 3, 2, what comes next, Timmy? 1!
Coming up next, is your household toilet secretly explosive?
Booyah!
Hey, everybody! I'm back from the Fairy World Swap Meet.
I hope you didn't spend too much money.
They don't take money. It's a swap meet. You swap meat for things you want. I swapped a Christmas ham for this brain-switching machine.
Squirrel! Bark, bark, bark!
It doesn't work. And now I'm out of perfectly good Christmas ham.
Cosmo, it did work. And now I have the sudden urge to scoot my butt across the floor.
Don't worry, Wanda. I wish you and Sparky were back to normal.
Oh, no! Our wands don't recognize us now that our brains are switched.
Our marriage just got super interesting. Way to spice things up, Wanda.
Oh, Timmy! We have great news! We were hit by a limousine!
How's that great news?
Well, the limo belongs to the Bucks of Plenty's, the richest family in town.
And to keep us from suing them, they invited us to join their fancy schmancy country club.
What's it called?
The Fancy Schmancy Country Club. I was dragged for 100 yards, Timmy!
Whoa, the Fancy Schmancy Country Club is the most awesome place ever. When you belong, you get 1 million special privileges. Their son Remy got a butler to go to school for him.
Quite a gripping essay, little Remy Bucks Aplenty. It's like you were actually on the Titanic when it sank 100 years ago.
That iceberg came out of nowhere. I mean, I wasn't there. I'm only 10.
Guys, this is gonna be great. All we have to do is act super classy, have great manners, and... Whoa, tap the brakes. What are you doing there?
That's what I said to the limo driver.
We're eating mashed potatoes with plungers like we always do.
Well, stop it. If we're gonna last in that country club, you'll have to be on your best behavior.
Excuse me, Miss Manners. Next, you'll be telling us we shouldn't comb our hair with a toilet brush.
Oh, look! The Bucks of Plenty sent their private helicopter to pick us up.
I was burned by a muffler, Timmy. Alley-oop! Oh, looks like I hit one potato plunger too many.
Hello, Turners. Welcome to the Fancy Schmancy Country Club.
Hi, Mr. Bucks Aplenty. I hope it's okay we brought Timmy. I know you didn't hit him with your limo.
But you can if you want.
Maybe later, but let me give you the grand tour. Over there we have a golf course, tennis courts, and a law court for when people sue you for hitting them with your limo.
Wow, this place is fancy schmancy.
I'm never going home. I wish I'd brought an extra pair of underpants, but I guess I could always wash the ones I'm wearing in the pool.
Dad!
Oh, you're right, Timmy. I'm not wearing underpants. I'm wearing the shopping bag my plunger came in.
And this is where the wealthiest families in Dimsdale come to wine and dine. Over there, the cash-a-lots, the cash for golds, and the cash deposits, and of course, Barry Deep Pockets and his butler will work for cash.
Honey, free food! Oh, hurry! I'm gonna shove as many lobsters as I can in my plunger's shopping bag underpants.
Dad, no, stop! You're gonna get us kicked out!
Oh, how charming, Turner. Do you always eat with plungers?
Well, when we're really hungry, we use snow shovels.
Wow, there's a soda fountain! A chocolate fountain! And even a hamburger fountain! Wow!
Great news, Timmy!
You were able to swap Wanda and Sparky's brains back?
I'm starting to think you don't know what great news means. I got another Christmas ham. There's a Christmas ham fountain behind the hamburger fountain. Now nothing can ruin this day. Except maybe... Gopher!
What's the big deal about a gopher?
According to fairy world prophecy, gophers are the sworn enemy of fairies.
That's just toilet paper.
Anyway, it says right here that the war will begin when night turns to day, when Wanda turns into Sparky, when Timmy rolls his eyes and walks away, and I've got to yell really loud because he's far away. Thanks for fulfilling the prophecy, Timmy!
Wow! This place gets more awesome by the minute! They even have a lazy river where a butler does the swimming for you. This day can't get any better.
It's about to, Timmy, because I'm about to fulfill the prophecy. The green-haired fairy shall destroy the gopher. That's why I rigged the golf course to explode.
You did what?
Just like the prophecy says. And the beaver boy shall bloweth out a single stick of dynamite, yet faileth to blow out the other 117 sticks.
What? Oh, let's hope nobody noticed that.
They noticed.
I can't believe they threw me out of the country club.
They also threw you out of the helicopter.
I love that club. The hamburger fountain, the lazy river, and most of all the feeling that I was better than normal people.
Bark, bark, bark! Sometimes you have to accept who you are. Or, in our case, whose body you're in. I will destroy you, squirrel!
I take it you couldn't fix the brain switching machine.
No, but it's not that bad. Now that I'm a dog, I never have to shave my legs again.
And now that I'm a woman, I can date mailmen instead of chase them. Finish your rounds and call me, Phil.
Guess what, Timmy? The prophecy's not over. There's a second ply. It foretells a different outcome. It's also double quilted and more absorbent for your comfort. The beaver boy shall returneth to the place of his utter humiliation. Well, that could be anywhere.
It's the country club, Cosmo. I just need to get back in there, and the only way to do that is by looking like one of the members. I wish I was a socialite who'd be accepted at the Fancy Schmancy Country Club.
You look rich. I like you. What's your name?
The name's Moneyclip. Chip Moneyclip. And this is my butler.
Steve's!
The way you throw money around, you'll fit right in. Come with me. You're just in time for the private movie screening.
All right, everyone. You're in for a special treat. It's a mockumentary. And you won't believe who we're mocking this week.
Hey, that's my mom and dad. I mean, who are those techie people?
Those are the Turners. Every month my father runs over some classless saps with his limo and invites them to embarrass themselves at the club just for our amusement.
What buffoons!
These are the biggest losers yet.
Hey, everyone. Come see what the Turners are up to now.
Cosmo, I can't believe it. They they invited my parents to the club just to make fun of them?
It's all part of the prophecy. At least, according to the piece I just discovered stuck to my shoe. Oops, that's a receipt for the dynamite.
Don't forget to tip the waiter.
Oh, right. Where are my manners?
The Bucks and Plenties have gone too far. Cosmo, it's time to teach these snobs a lesson. Cosmo? Ah!
You're mine, Gopher! I'm fulfilling the prophecy, Timmy!
The prophecy, that's it! Cosmo, wait! There's a third ply! And it says that you and the Gopher were brought together to destroy the club!
That doesn't sound like the prophecy, but if it's written on toilet paper, it's gotta be true!
Oh, no! Without the country club, all I have is my 200-room mansion.
I did it, Timmy! I fulfilled the prophecy! I also accidentally launched a missile at Mr. Bucks and Penny's mansion!
At least I still have my yacht.
No, he doesn't!
The best part is I protected my mom and dad, and they'll never know they were the butt of the joke.
Hey, Timmy! I just heard Bucks Aplenty lost his mansion and his yacht. We're too good to hang around with him now.
What a loser.
Let's go home. We'll hitch a ride with Chip Moneyclips Butler. Home, Steves!
My limo!
It's good to be home, guys. I'm glad we're not like those rich snobs who think they have everything.
Well, they don't have everything, Timmy. Before we left, I stuffed my shopping bag underpants with steaks.
I'll get the plungers.